This is a. Oh shit! It's surrounded. What the? What the?
All right, Dee, let's get rid of the friendlies. Have a fucking seat.
Whoa!
Yeah, we're gonna need your badge and gun.
What the fuck?
You thought this was fucking sweet.
Really? Guys, come on! I'm just. Oh, please, I've had a bad day. Be
Take your arm,
nice.
put it on the table.
Fuck! What the
Sure,
fuck?
Or is
that's
it badge?
Your
Is it badge?
badge
I'm
is
sorry. Is it
very
badge? Is it badge? I'm
sensitive.
sorry. It's badge, isn't it?
That's
Fuck.
very sensitive.
Oh, oh, how you all been?
We're good. Actually, I don't know if it good is the answer. Yeah, I
Montez,
don't
are you
know.
willing
I don't know.
to record?
Yes,
are you really
I will
willing
be
to record it?
recording.
Okay.
Well, is
good
Dee
with this
willing
recording,
to
Dee?
be recorded?
Yeah,
Yeah,
can I give
yeah.
him a little
You,
context?
I believe our job is, you know, we'd be
This
willing.
is no wrongdoing on your part. It's just a situation we just want to ask a couple questions about to get clarification.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, I'll give you the IA warning
can-
that we typically read off as, or I typically read off as.
Can I ask something? Is it worth, before we go through this recording and everything, just asking the just general question to make sure that we didn't misunderstand or mishear that what happened, or do you think just go with the recording?
I think we
let's
should just go with the
recording.
Okay,
recording.
that's fair.
Because
That's
it's
fair.
internal anyway. So.
That's
I'm
fair.
gonna be putting my phone down here.
Mhm.
Perfect. It is August 17th, 2026. It's 6:12 p.m. EST. This is Sergeant Manuel Montes with the BCSO. To my left is
Is that me? Or
Oh,
we
so,
doing-
sorry, sorry, I'm a bit discombobulated. Sergeant Dee LinQ of ODPD.
I am badge number 100, Alex Shields, Assistant Chief of ODPD.
Badge 003, State Marshal Skylar Sparks at the San Andreas State Marshals.
223 Daisy Moss, LSPD.
So just to be clear, there's no Miranda warning. You're not under arrest. But I'm going to read you a typical, what is considered a Garrity warning, but this is concerning internal affairs. So the purpose of this questioning, D, is to obtain information which will assist in the determination whether disciplinary action or administrative action is warranted. I'm not going to be questioning you for the purposes of any sort of insinuation on criminal actions, and as far as we are aware, we have none against you. During the course of this questioning, even if you do insinuate or state that there may be criminal action that you have performed, currently none of the 4 investigators in this room have any intention on bearing that against you in any criminal proceedings. Do you have any questions concerning that?
No.
Okay. Who would like to begin? Okay, so August. Go ahead, Moss.
I'm so sorry. I was thinking really hard. D, do you want representation for this?
No, I'm good. No, I'm fine. No, I
Just making
understand.
sure.
No, I'm good.
Okay, sorry about that. Go ahead, Moss.
Were you aware of the Andre Tyson kidnapping?
I was aware that people thought he was kidnapped. I wasn't. I must admit, I haven't kept my eye so close on it, so I wasn't totally aware of it all, other than what I was informed by Maxwell.
So what did Maxwell tell you exactly?
Uh,
To the best of your memory.
I got a phone call from Maxwell that she needed to talk to me. I went to meet her. She was at the food court at the time. There was a large gathering of people. So me and Maxwell obviously stepped off towards White Garage. Not quite in White Garage, but you know, the little hangover. I could show you exactly where we were. And she explained that she received a phone call from a number that she didn't have saved, from what sounded like a male voice, trying to get information out of her in regards to the marshals, Andre Tyson, if Andre was in our custody, and that they thought Andre had been, I think the word was used was kidnapped at the time. And she was doing. She was also, sorry, Moss, just because I think this is important. The reason why Maxwell rang me to tell me was because I'm a part of Homeland, and she was informed that anything to do with that stuff has to go through Homeland, and me being the main POC for ODPD, I was the correct chain of command for it to go through.
Did you bring this information to anyone?
Yes, ma'am. I went directly to Brian Knight, and I went directly to Brian Knight because I felt like the information was quite pertinent, and I'm not privy to everything that was going on, so I just wanted to make sure it got straight to Brian. I had a conversation with Brian. I gave Brian the phone number. I believe Brian definitely tried to ring the phone number in front of me, but didn't get any answer. I asked Brian if he would want me to create a report. Brian told me no, he doesn't want to cause. I can't remember the word Brian used because he used lots of big words. I'm a much more simpler man than that. But what I took from it was he didn't want to cause rumors.
You don't by chance still have that phone number, do you?
I probably, yes, because Maxwell texted it to me. 1 second. I will have it. It might just take me a minute to, find it.
Yeah.
Oh, we obviously text more than I realised. 1 second.
And just to confirm, this do you remember what day this happened on?
That's a big.
Would the timestamp of the text message help? Like, do you remember in relation to when you received that text message from Maxwell?
Or maybe it'll say how many days ago it was?
It will give you like a. I will say it was definitely before I was aware Tyson was in custody. 13 days ago, I believe it to be. Do you want me to send one of you the number?
Can you just state it for the record?
I believe it to be 420-953-9237. I'm going to do that one more time.
Yes, please.
420-953-9237.
Okay, I wrote it down, so I'm sure everybody else did.
I believe that's the number. Yeah, I do believe that's the number.
I do not have that in our Assassin context database.
So D, that would put it at roughly August the 4th, Tuesday.
13 days ago, sir. 13 days ago.
Yeah.
Was what
Okay.
I said.
Okay.
Yeah, 13 days ago.
All right.
You know,
Okay.
I actually, I've just realised how stupid I am. I never even saw it. I never even checked to see if I had this number. How fucking thick am I? I don't have the number. I'm going to pretend I did. Sorry.
Okay. Did anything regarding this situation? Was there any other conversations or anything that happened after regarding the situation?
Regarding the reporting of the phone call?
Yeah.
No, that was it. To be clear, we had the conversation in the office, the marshal office in Davis, in the normal room that we all stand and talk in. It wasn't You know, he didn't pull me off into a dark corner anywhere like that. It was, you know,
The conversation with Brian Knight.
yes, it was, you know.
Okay.
I don't know if that helps at all. Yeah. I wanted to ask me. I do wanted to ask me. I really wanted to ask me.
Does anybody have any other questions for Dee?
Not for me.
Come on, someone ask us the D has to drop
Did
it.
so when Brian told you don't make a report, was there any mention of follow up in the future, or was it just like don't make a report?
I asked if I should make a report. I said, "Sir, would you like me to document this via a report?" He just said, again, please don't quote my words because I'm not saying they use these exact words. It's just the way that I interpret it. He didn't want to cause a rumor mill or panic.
Just out of my curiosity, is that a common thing with Homeland, or is reports like, have you run across situations where you guys needed to do that?
Could you just? I just want to make sure. Are you asking me if it's common practice not to write reports?
Not write reports on Homeland, situations.
I would say sorta. I would say probably the best way to illustrate it, I guess, in my mind, and this is just how I operate as an officer, right? I respond to scene. Scene happens. I normally pull over, go to report, write my statement, move to next scene. That just tends to be my workflow because one, I fucking forget otherwise. I would say I haven't had to write many statements that I can remember to be, you know, if we're speaking, you know, frankly. I mean, even the situation Friday, right? Was it Friday? When was all the crazy bombing? Was it Friday?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm just gonna be honest. You know, I don't think anyone put a report up. Any of the people that were leading. If I remember rightly, I think I could be wrong. I don't even know if a report actually went up because I looked, but then I was dealing with a Jane Doe saying goodbye to Cassie. There was, you know, there was a lot going on. I don't think I even saw a report when I looked. Again, you know, these are, you know, and we're talking, you know, we don't get much more extreme than Friday, right?
You know, Dee, in your experience as a police officer,
God.
when somebody has reported a potential missing person or kidnapping, has there ever been a situation where you haven't made a report for that?
No, ma'am.
This be the
Is there ever-
first?
Yes, ma'am. It's first time. Yeah, first.
Is there ever a time you would consider not writing a report for an incident or a situation to which you would respond?
When I'm ordered to by a superior.
Okay, what about small things, traffic stops, talking to someone? Is there any times you don't make a report for
Nope.
those?
You can see I'm an avid traffic stopper, ma'am. I issue citations all the time for traffic violations.
Okay. I'm going to ask you a professional question, then, Dean. I want you to be completely honest. I don't care what language you use. It's not going to be used against you. What were your immediate thoughts when you were advised this?
I'm gonna be honest. I didn't really think about it too much. I would like to think at least Shields and Moss could definitely testify this for me. I really believe in the chain of command and follow it as best as I can, and I believe people have been put in positions because they are trusted to do the right thing and be very good at what they fucking do, and they don't need to be second guessed by their subordinates at every second fucking decision they make. Brian Knight told me not to make it. He gave me a rationale that didn't seem too crazy to me. So I'll be honest, I just went on with the next thing.
Okay. And in retrospect now, what are your thoughts?
I think I think not making a report. Can I mention the type of report in this or not? Is that going to get us like?
Nope. Go ahead.
You can say whatever you want.
The Corvus report things. I
Mhm.
don't know why it could have been one of them because it would have then at least been to a extremely limited circle of people, yet still been documented. I think, in retrospect, it should have been, considering this was a P1 target. You know, this is someone we were actively trying to locate. I think it was bizarre that we didn't document in any way any information about their movements, right?
Sure. And just for a short description, as a member of Homeland, how have you been advised, and what is your view of what a P1 target is?
Sorry, you
What is a P1 target from your understanding as a member of Homeland?
God, I'm forgetting the words. I know exactly what I'm trying to say, but I can't fucking find them.
Just say it the way you need to.
Basically, helping enemy of the states. I'm sorry, I can't think of the proper words, but my brain is blanking. Yeah, basically,
You're
they're
fine.
known to be helping enemy of the states and are considered accomplice to that stuff.
I don't have any further questions.
Well, thank you, Dee. Appreciate your time. Do you have any questions for us?
What's this all in regards to? Is it to do with night suspension?
It is in regards to an investigation, related to Andre Tyson, and just kind of the handling of all that. So
we're concerned that there are external bad actors that may be affecting certain things, and we want to kind of rule that out to ensure that people involved, such as yourself, are not implicated negatively.
So it's just about this very. The frick? Oh God! I want one of them to ask me about. Was that just me? Was it just me? Is it just me? Oh, the server's down. Okay. RP detected. RP detected. I don't know if I want Dee to, I don't know if we should just get Dee to blurt it out, chat. Honestly, J-Bet, I can feel a knot. I can feel a knot in my stomach. I can honestly, and I know like it's just RP, right? But I can feel I can feel a knot in my stomach because that is like. They ain't gonna do anything anyway. Hey, hey! Thanks for coming over. Appreciate you all for coming over and showing some love. Thank you. Well, that's why Dee asked. The first question Dee asked was, "Is this to do with the suspension of night?" Well, I'm not. Dee's not stupid, is he? But I'm just trying to think if it makes sense for like the only person Dee's told is Maxwell, right? But Moss was Dee's first chief. Maxwell, Shields his ass chief. Would Dee say it? Oh, you're right. You're right. I forgot about that. I forgot about that. I forgot she's his mom. Oh, that would be so funny. That would be so funny. Miller would do that to Dee. Miller would fuck Dee. I know he would the git. That's goated. That's goated. I can't. Oh, I'm just trying to. Does it make sense though for the character? I think what I might do. Fuck you, Rose. So we always. What do we always say about D chat? No, he would, but we've discussed only if they ask, right? What I was trying to get at is, I guess D always says he does the right thing, not the nice thing, right? D. So the right. Oh, that didn't help me at all. That really didn't help me, did it? That made it worse for me. That made it worse, didn't it? Oh. Does it give Maxwell any issues? I don't think it does. I guess the only potential issue it could give Maxwell is when they say, "Have you told anyone else?" and D has to say, "I've spoken to Maxwell about it." But I guess D could also frame it as that, look, she's the one who told me to be open about it, right? You know what I mean? Oh man, poor D's gonna be fucked, isn't he? He's gonna be fucked. D's gonna end up the one that's fucked the most.
Can you hear me, Mom?
Hello?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, huge headache. Wow.
Yeah.
I think I know I'm gonna play it, Chuck. I think I know I'm gonna play it. Hey guys. You okay? Oh, let me run away. I think I know I'm gonna play it. I think I know I'm gonna play it. I think. Hey.
Hey, D.
Ooh, wow, that was. Woo.
Yeah.
Fucking hell. Just waiting for those two, I guess.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh man, this shit's heavy, no?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh?
I want to wait for them all to be back before going to. I'm going to ask to speak to Shields outside. This is going to be interesting. This will be interesting. This talking past the operation. Oh yeah, shit. Problem is, just because I just rip things raw, it's really awkward because I don't do any real editing, you know. Oof.
Oof, that was something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I turned the recording off just until.
Yeah, sounds good.
I don't even know if we need to turn it back on. I feel like we're pretty
Goddamn
done.
faceless.
I turned the recording off, but I don't know if we need to actually even turn it back on.
Did you have any questions that you want to be on the recording?
Or is there anything you want to put on the recording?
Could I just have a quick sidebar with you, Ask Chief, and then come back in? Is that okay?
That's fine.
I mean,
Okay.
yeah.
Yep.
Sure. Come on.
You might not be able to tell me what you're doing,
Uh-huh.
but oh man, if it's what I think it is, I might have some stuff you guys want to hear. And
Listen, anything that may be related, or there's nothing too big or too small that is not worth asking the questions about. And we can collectively as a team tell you and guide you to either disclose that information or not. I will say this investigation's at the highest level,
oh god.
and there is no stone we don't want to unturn. So
Okay, let's go back in. I'm ready. Oh god, I'm probably dead. Just so you know.
He was
You wanna put-
surprisingly understanding though about the whole thing.
Can we
I
put the
will say.
recording on before chicken out,
Sure.
please? Sorry.
Sure. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
No, you're good.
I I was like, I can't talk to you
Oh,
about
this
it. and
is
he was
so
like, "That's
scary,
fine, it's
chat."
for work. I understand. That was the only thing he had to say about it.
Oh god, chat.
All right. I'm gonna turn on the recording.
I'm.
Give me 1 second. It's 6:38 p.m. EST. After a brief headache, we are back on the room.
So before that recording ending, Dee, you had some questions. Do you want to pick up where we left off? Do you have any questions for us?
I. Whew.
Just say it, D.
No, this. Okay, yeah, well, I'm sorry. Yeah, no. Right. I'm gonna blurt something out. You're gonna have a lot of questions. Oh, right. You ready?
Yeah.
Do you guys know who Yuri Popoff is?
Sure.
Yes.
League of Evil.
Oh yeah, I'm familiar with Yuri.
Yeah. Yuri Popoff was.
Just keep
Oh.
going.
You.
At this
We
time in
have
the
lost-
recording, Sparks has stepped away to headaches. Continue, Dee.
I'm going to say it fast form so I don't stop and chicken out, and then we can drill into the details. Is that okay?
That's fine.
Yuri Popov has told me that Brian Knight has asked him and his League of Evil to strap bombs to themselves and commit suicide bombings against the faceless. Lucas Miller is aware of it and agrees with it, and has also told me that the meeting happened. Nikki, who I first reported it to, was terrified for her life and never seen her since, and I've been living in fear since.
Okay. I feel like we should rewind a little bit and let's start with that. When did the conversation happen? How did it happen? And let's just go through it piece by piece.
Yeah, sorry, I just had to. If I tried to,
Nope,
I'm gonna sit down.
yep, you're fine, D.
if I didn't blurt it out, it would have took a year. So, how I, oh God, guys, this is it. So, how can you hear me? Okay, Moss.
We can.
Okay, I just want to make sure Moss can. I want to make sure Moss can hear me.
Yep, that's fine.
I can hear you.
Okay,
I
I know Miller's your son.
unfortunately can hear you.
So, um, y- so this was probably about 3 weeks ago. Yuri was wanting to meet. Now, me and Yuri.
You said 3 weeks ago.
Yes, I can get you exact dates by going through Texas. He wanted to meet anyway. For whatever reason, we couldn't meet quite quickly. But then there was one day I was like, right, let's just fucking meet. You've been trying to get hold of me for a while. Let's just sort it out. Yuri said to me to pick a scenic location because he wants to have a do you want me to? Should we wait?
You can continue.
Okay. Wanted to see you to hold the conversation. Garcia was with me at the time. Anna Garcia, ODPD, full officer, also a member of Homeland. So I brought Anna with me. We went to a mountaintop on the East Coast, right? Yuri turned up on a quad bike.
Sorry, D. At this point in the recording, Sparks is back in the conversation. Continue, D.
Do I do my?
Dee, just because Sparks, do you feel comfortable saying what you said, or do you want one of us to say it?
No, listen. No, I'm more than comfortable. Do you want me to do the
Just
quick
maybe
blurt
repeat
version
it.
again?
Yeah, with Sparks stepping out, it might be just you just blurt it, and then we'll go through the details piece by piece. But
Brace
just
yourself,
high level.
Sparks.
Okay.
Yuri Popoff told me that Brian Knight has asked him to strap bombs to his chest to be martyrs. Lucas Miller is aware of this, and has verified that through a meeting I've had with him. I also made Nikki Khan aware of this, and she was physically scared for her life, and I haven't seen her since, and I've been living in fear for my own life ever since.
Okay, let's go back to the details now. Anna Garcia, yourself met
Okay,
with Yuri on a
at a
mountaintop.
mountaintop, yeah. Yuri was asking me what kind of man I believe Knight to be. Firstly, he explained that Knight had asked him and members of the League of Evil to strap bombs to themselves with nothing else and run into a war zone or a building and blow themselves up and take as many people or things as they can with them. I was obviously quite, stunned at such a statement, but Yuri was quite persistent in asking me my opinion on Knight and my opinion on things. I didn't really give him my opinion on anything. Instead, I made a few analogies and asked him lots of questions to enable him to kind of explore his thinking. I suppose the only opinion I did give him, I likened Knight to Winston Churchill. Now, I don't know if you're all familiar with Winston Churchill, but he wasn't a nice person. In fact, he was a fucking lunatic, but very good at what he did, right? And I liken Knight to that. Knight, you don't have to like him, but you need someone who's willing to do the things that not everyone's willing to do, So then we just spent most of the time just talking about. He was asking me if I would do it. I was saying, look, I would never ask anyone to do anything that I wouldn't be willing to do myself, and I would definitely not be willing to strap a bomb to my chest and do the unthinkable. Anyway, the conversation went on and on and on, but it was pretty much just around that kind of topics. Once you wrapped it up, I immediately phoned Miller. Did I phone Miller? Yeah, phone Miller, but he was on doing something with others. He said he'd call me back. He didn't call me back for about an hour, well over an hour, and I'll be honest, I was starting to panic because I felt like I needed to speak to someone in Homeland's command because of the accusations that were being made. So I called Nikki down to the PD warehouse. Me and Garcia explained it to her. Nikki was visibly scared for her life. I'm just going to say it was. She had made comments about Knight and made people disappear in the past and mentioned references to Sanguine, and that she felt like if Knight knew that we knew this stuff, we could have targets on our back. We left the conversation with agreeing that I would obviously still report to Miller. And when I reported it to Miller, Miller's response was, yes, Knight did have that meeting because I was there, and that did happen. We are going against the Faceless, and we need some... Again, please don't quote word for word, because obviously it's been a while. We need some fuckers that are willing to do some crazy shit. He even implied that members of Homeland, particularly me and Garcia, might be given vests too. I obviously looked at Miller Strander and said, I won't be doing something like that. I don't even know why that would even be. And he made reference to a contract. I made it very clear I haven't seen or signed a contract. He then said to me that he was going to go and have a conversation with Yuri Popoff and tell him to keep it hush-hush and not to go around telling anyone. I asked Miller what he wanted me to do about this, and again I was told leave it with Homeland Command. And then later that day I saw Miller again, and he told me he had went to speak with Popoff about it and tell him to keep it quiet. Miller, to be blunt, was... I've known Miller a long time now. I would never describe Miller as an intimidating man. But that day, he was cold and confident and almost jovial at the idea of having such power over people. And even so much so when he said he went and spoke to Popoff, which I know he went to Burger Shot at least, because I'll be honest, I was watching his blip because I was terrified. He said he went in there and big dicked them and told them, you know, I'm fucking Homeland, you're going to do as I fucking tell you, basically. And I've been keeping this in ever since, really. Because I haven't approached Knight. I'll be honest. I've just not known what to do with this. Yeah. I appreciate that was probably not what you was expecting to come out of my mouth.
Uh, 311. We may need to cut this short.
Okay. So Dee, you mentioned that when you were talking to Nikki,
Yeah, we're
she
gonna get
seemed
to them.
visible, scared, and threatened for her life. Did she make any comments about that?
Yes, she said she put a target on our back. My command members are doing stuff that I'm not aware of. Our lives could be in danger. Knight's made people disappear before. Yeah, she
Okay.
definitely referenced to the imminent danger we could be in. You know. I will say I've also spoke with Yuri since then. I think it was yesterday. I wanted to check in on him, and I wanted to see what the fuck was going on, and if he had been approached about it any further, I guess, or anything like that. He basically just reaffirmed that him and his people are going to do it when the time is right, because they believe anyone who works in government are cowardice and they believe in doing things for the greater good. Yeah, a lot.
Anybody have any questions?
No, I don't have any questions.
Is there any kind of documentation on any of this?
On what, Moss?
Just any of it with Yuri, Brian?
I'll have text messages from Yuri meeting with me, but Miller said to leave it with Homeland Command, so I did as I was told, man. He's gonna get.
When you spoke specifically with Nikki and Lucas, did you speak with any other members?
No, Lucas said he would handle it from that.
Okay, understood.
Before we end it, Dee, is there any way you can get us a rough timeline? I know you said 3 weeks ago, but is there
give me
anything
one
that you
second,
have
sir.
that might
Give me
give
one
us
second.
a...
Give me 1 second. I appreciate this is all a bit wazooey or whatever, but I've literally not known what to do. So the first time I met with Yuri I was right, 22 days, basically 1 week, 3 weeks and 1 day. And then I met up with him yesterday.
Just I hate to cut this short, but we do got to go down to interrogation.
003 departing the interrogation.
Thank you, Dee.
Shields, can I talk to you out
Yeah.
here?
Appreciate you, Dee, for your time.
I'm gonna be cutting off the recording at 6:52 p.m. EST. Thank you so much, Dee, for your assistance. All right, I'm really sorry we had to cut it short.
Am I fucked, Maddie?
No, you're absolutely fine.
Maddie, I need you to
You're
promise
absolutely
something to me.
Yeah.
The reason why I'm asking you out of everyone, because I think you're probably the last person I think I would ask you this. If I go fucking missing, please make sure someone looks into it.
Somehow you're the second person to tell me this in the past 72 hours.
For the love of God, please don't. Please promise me.
I promise you I will make sure if we are unsure of your whereabouts, someone will be looking into it.
Okay. Thank you, Maddie.
Thank you, Dee.
Oh, God, that feels so good to have that off my shoulders. Holy shit.
I appreciate you for the honesty. You should be